Hello everybody, thanks for tuning in. Bear with me, this is my first kind of try out at doing an online demonstration. Hopefully it'll go okay. So what we're going to do is do what we would normally do in class. This is what this is about, just filling in what we would normally be doing. And we will be working on using dynamic lines in a still life. So what we need to do is set up a still life, quite a simple one, bottles, vases, because you want some really kind of strong shapes for this. And then we're going to use some charcoal, the willow charcoal. You'll need a ruler, you'll need a rag, a dirty rag, and you'll need a rubber as well, and maybe some white chalk, and some paper. So any kind of cartridge paper will do for this. So what we're going to do first, if you haven't got charcoal, pencil will do as well. Yeah. What we're going to do is get a soft charcoal and a ruler. I'll try not to stand too much in front, but I'll stand back so you can see. I just got to draw that way as well. So what we're going to do is look at our still life. Now hopefully you can see, let me see if I can point at this blue bottle here. Blue bottle. So what you're going to do is you're going to get your charcoal, use it on the flat. So if we hold up a blue bottle, every time you see a line going down, you're going to draw it. Let me draw it a bit darker. There we go, exaggerate it. So where it comes off the side of the bottle, that's what we're going to do. We're going to exaggerate that. And then it goes back down again, exaggerate that. Let's get the neck of it in. And we're going to exaggerate the top of it as well. So don't be afraid of going off, making it as dynamic as you like. That way. And then we're going to come down that way. And then we're going to go across that way. And fill that bit in as well. You see that? So it looks like lots of lines, well, because that's what it is. Lots of lines to draw the bottle. Okay, so that's all fine, that's fine. We're going to move on to the next bit, to this terracotta pot next to it. And again, where the line comes across, we're going to draw it across. Where it comes down, we're going to exaggerate it down. Over here, come that way. And where it comes in, and where it comes across, we just want to really exaggerate it. So can you kind of see, that's like the bottom comes into it, gets a bit fatter, and then the top goes right the way across, so we're going to do that again. It's got an extra bit there. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm exaggerating every line that I'm going to make. So then let's go to this side, there. There is a clear bottle. I can see slightly more of it than you probably can from your angle. But I'm going to exaggerate that as it comes out there, go across, and then it's going to come down. So the reason I'm doing it is I'm filling in all what we call the negative space with some line. So it's not just going to be a blank space. And then I'm going to try that nice thick blue one at the back. So let's go back over here, it comes over there, and then it comes across there. Now when you're doing it, it's going to look like, because that's what it is, lots of lines, yeah? Let's step back a little bit. But you can see that it's forming into what we can see our still life. And then we're going to get our rag, and what we're going to do is just going to rub it down. Now the reason we're doing that is we're putting charcoal onto our paper. Because what we want to do, we want to be able to use a rubber as well to lift off, which I'll show you in a bit. So, loads of lines on the paper, we can see where we started off, so that's the blue bottle. So we're going to go back to that. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick out where you can see it change tone. So if you can see where it's a little bit of a shadow, it's got a bit darker there, we're going to put it in. There's a little bit one going down the side. Going to put it in. Again, we're going to keep exaggerating those lines, yeah? So again, it changes on this side. Let's change that. Now on the terracotta pot, it's got a lovely triangle, so I'm going to draw that in. Yeah, and another one going over that one. So again, and then I'm coming across to this bottle, and that's got a nice little bit of shadow on that side there. And I'm going to look at the bottom one, and that terracotta pot has got some good going off there, and again that one. So again, I'm exaggerating it as much as I can. Yeah? You can see lots of lines. So now, what we're going to do, I'm going to rub that down a little bit again, get as much charcoal as I can on the bottom. And then I'm going to start filling in some of these shapes that I've done. So I'm filling them in where it looks like there's a change of tone. It's got a little bit darker. So here, I can just straightforward shade it in. If I want to as well, let's have a look where else it's a little bit darker here. I can use different lines across that to add to it as well. And then this is where I can use my rubber because I've got lots of charcoal on. It might be tricky to see, but if you try it yourself, you'll see it. So where it's there, and I can use my rubber to lift it off. Yeah. So what you're doing with your rubber then is you're putting in. Let's try a big space. You're putting in where the light is. Again, we're keeping it quite abstract. Yeah, we're keeping it quite abstract. And just keep building up those layers. And what we've done here is we've created all these shapes, so we've got places to put the shadow, so we're not just putting it in one place, we've got all these little shapes that we can make a little bit darker and a little bit lighter in places. Yeah? And again in the background as well, we've got all these spaces here, so I can make this a little bit lighter here, and we're just going to keep working at that and building it up. So we'll start in charcoal, so I'll just show you some examples from some other students who've done this, just so you've got a bit of an idea. So this is me, spent a bit of time on this one. Yeah. You see that? You can definitely see Jackie's done this. You can definitely see how all the lines have been broken up. And again on that one as well. Yeah. See how they've used made something of the background, so it's not just like coloured in. You've actually made something work, so it's not just, because sometimes when we're painting, what we do, or even drawing, we tend to think of the background last and not part of it. So this is my idea here, is to try and think about it as we go along, so it's not just an afterthought of what happens around everything, because sometimes that can be just as important as the main thing. Here's a couple more examples, like the way it's been lifted up a wee bit, that. Yeah. Another one there. Hopefully you can see the light a little bit more. So you can try it in charcoal. Okay. Then what you can do after you tried it in charcoal, we can try it in soft pastels or some colours. If you haven't got soft pastels, if you've got some colours to do it in, using their complementaries, you know I like them. So I'll show you. Oh, that's nice one, isn't it? I'll show you. It looks like stained glass, that one, doesn't it? I'll show you some in complementaries. That one, it's a nice one. Yeah, again, strong use of those lines. And then we've got that one. Love the way Helen's brought that up and used the cold and the warm colours. And that one's quite abstract, but again, really nice. So hopefully that's give you some idea that if you want to have a go, and hopefully I'll see some results. You'll post them online for me. Thanks very much. See you soon.